Pananamantala sa pamamagitan ng maling paniniwala laban sa pamahalaan ang naging estratehiya ng CPP-NPA para may kayat ang mga katutubo na sumapi sa kanilang kilusan. Marahil ang isa sa pinakatalamak rito ay ang pagpapakalat ng rebelding grupo ng mga usapin at maling impormasyon patungkol sa plano raw ng pamahalaan na kamkamin, gamitin at sirain ang mga orihinal nilang lupain. Kabilang rito ay ang di umano'y pagpapasok ng national government ng mga lokal at banyagang investors sa kanilang mga ancestral land na sa kanilang persepsyon magdudulot ang pagkasira at pagkaagaw nito mula sa kanila. Sa kasamaang palad, magpasa hanggang ngayon, marami pa rin sa mga katutubo ang nahihimok at nahihikayat ng rebelding grupo.
So who is Commander Randy?
This gentleman is Randy Bayot. That's his family name. He was born here. He grew up here in Quezon, specifically there in Sanide. That's in Butong. Okay. That's where he has plenty of relatives, his home base. So here in Quezon, he's he has influence here because he knows many people here and they know him personally also. I understand this man has a reward of already 5 million or something.
Because?
Well, he's an NPA commander.
And he led several violent attacks?
Yes.
What are those attacks, sir?
Well, on a personal basis, before when I was still general manager of Kiantig, they attacked some years back. They attacked the Kiantig farm and they.
What happened to that?
Well, they burned some equipment. They burned down the warehouse and they killed one security guard and one houseboy.
Ikaw yung general manager
At the time, yes. And
where were you there?
I was here in San Jose.
Okay, what happened, sir?
They burned the security guard and the houseboy. Yes, who was lumad, by the way.
Patay.
Patay, then they burned the bodies inside the warehouse.
What was their motive?
We never know. We never knew. I never told
Your
them.
suspicion? You did not pay? Hindi kayo nagbigay?
I never paid. Never. In my life here in Quezon.
Bakit hindi kayo nagbabayad, sir? For survival of the company?
Because it survival, even mga personal.
But the military is saying, marami daw mga kumpanyang nagbabayad for survival.
Not me. Not me.
Anong punto mo dun, sir?
Once you start kasi wala nang katapusan yan.
Okay.
No, and better not to start.
But they tried
Oh,
to
yes.
extort from you.
Always.
In the form of what?
All kinds. Even campaign, permit to campaign.
Anong
even
sinasabi na sa'yo, sir?
they will send word to somebody na dapat you have to give. But I never gave.
How did you tell them that you're not giving?
No, I cannot. I'm sorry.
How much are they demanding?
Wala naman because I never, hindi naman. I said no, I cannot help.
So that was the reason why they attacked your company.
Well, yes, definitely. To show but why they killed the guard and the houseboy, we never really could figure that out. Why? Randy was there according to when that incident happened. He was there because that property is very near his house.
Hanggang ngayon ba, sir, tinatakot pa rin kayo?
Well, recently I just hear about it, but I have not gotten any threats personally anymore.
Could it be, sir, that Commander Randy is supporting those people there in Botong?
From what I hear, that's why they're fearless, of course.
So anong ginagawa ni Commander Randy doon?
All he has to do is, even if he gives their moral support para to give them yung NPA is behind them, huwag kayo matakot, ganun. Pero definitely, yeah, I hear that he is favoring them. For a while, the original kampo ng mga Klibante na yan, dati yan, they were on the northern side, near where the house where Randy is, malapit doon. Not there on the road. Tapos they moved dito sa road. To be truth is that even before, these claimants have never been inside there.
How do you feel, sir, pag sinasabi ng land grabber yung mayor nila?
Definitely, I laugh at it. How can I land grab something that I never is? To begin with, it was not theirs. Nobody was there. In the second place, that's not me. That's that company. The lands that I own personally, I have never taken it from somebody that was there already.
Does this irritate you, sir? Does this affect your leadership, governance?
Yeah, in a way, because it's a distraction from what this town needs. We're trying so hard. Normally, this is my first, well, I was vice mayor for one term and now I'm mayor. My main reason was really, I'm from here already, I've been living here, this is my town, and I'm already how old now, and I want to end up with, I'll be living when I become really old, that in a nice town, beautiful town, nice to live in, happy, everybody prosperous.
Kung nakikinig ngayon yung mga taga Barangay Butong, sir, meron kayong gustong mensahe sa kanila?
Kung may claim sila, that's their right to claim, no? But to endanger yourselves by being dyan kayo sa daan, ay bakit kayo naghanap ng problema? Dati naman yung nagkampo kayo, hindi naman dyan. Doon naman kayo nagkampo sa ibang malawak na lugar. But then, siguro, para kailangan ng drama, dyan kayo lagay ng mga financier ninyo. Pero for safety of everybody, dapat huwag kayo dyan sa highway. Naghanap doon balik na lang kayo doon sa dati yung nakampuhan noon. Safe naman doon.
At para sa mga NPA?
I understand where you're coming from. The NPA is really communism. Communism, the whole purpose is to acquire power. That's what the communist movement wants, to acquire power, total power over the country. All of this that they're doing in the end, they just is towards that end. As you well know, in the communism itself demands that everybody give their total allegiance to the cause. And everybody is dispensable as far as the cause is concerned, which is the total domination by the Communist Party. So that's what they're all up to. So all of these people are just being used by the higher-ups for their power grab.
And to all the scammers?
Scammer, doon lang kayo sa ibang lugar, wag na dito sa Quezon. Gulo lang ninyo mga tao dito. Di lang sa land scam, pati yung sa pera.
Anong ginawa, sir?
Yung maglagay ka lang ng konting pera, then they will give you 30 days, times 30, mga ganon. Oh, dami na biktima dito.
Okay. Mayor Pablo Lorenzo, gusto lang naming marinig sa inyo about yung support niyo sa IPRA, about yung support niyo sa sinabi ni Presidente that let's give Lumads the protection that they need for their culture, tradition, at kung anumang rights. Coming from Mayor Pablo Lorenzo.
They are people just like us, and I really resent it when they are treated like, something like in a zoo or something. That's really, for me, it rankles. They're treated like it's different. They are just part of us. They deserve the same privileges, the same rights, the same opportunities that we all have. Do you want to treat them, to leave them in the mountains, to live like museum pieces? Okay. Is that what you want them? That they will forever not be able to participate in the development of this country because you want them to stay like something in a zoo? Is that their idea for these people? No. My idea is they should be, yes, while maintaining their culture, definitely. We all do. You respect, you protect, and you nurture your culture, but you are people just the same, and you must participate, and you must be included in the development always. In all our celebrations of these festivals, of this Lumad, which we support heartily, number one, we want it to be realistic, what it was, what the real original. We don't want to create, because it's not a show. It's a remembrance of the culture. They are going to join the modern Filipinos remembering their culture. They should not be left behind.
Okay. Mayor Lorenzo, in the name of peace and equality, if there's an offer that you would want to make to the Lumads, what offer would that be in order to pursue peace and equality?
What I can offer them that we will not offer everybody else.
Not money, not whatsoever, but your love and support on the LGU's programs.
Definitely, they have to be included. And here, by the way, it's like children, no?
Okay.
If you have a family, some deserve more attention than others,
Okay.
no? So that they can catch up.
Okay.
It's not that you have to give, if I give 1 peso to all, everybody gets 1 peso. There are times one child maybe is a slow learner, he needs more help. Same with them. Anybody in the community, for that matter, not only Lumad, who needs special attention, they definitely have to go all out for that also. Like, one of the first things I did, what really holds back the development of Lumad? Mainly, education. If you will notice, based on what they had achieved in educational level compared to the other tribes, they are much lower. That's why the first things we did here is to establish high schools. Because kung walang high school, definitely, no? We put up a high school way up there in the mountains, in Gamot. We put a high school there in Kipulot. We put a high school in Magsaysay for the Lumads. And now I'm putting 5 more high schools this year.
Honestly speaking, sir, alam ko, mga tao lang din tayo.
Yes.
Kahit tayo mga leader, marami tayong napag-aralan. Ma-admit mo ba, sir, na minsan may pagkukulang ka rin sa mga lumad?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
Because I treated them like I do everybody, the way that they decide, that, you know, like people.
And what could be the best program for them?
To start with education. The other one is infrastructure. We have to bring these things up there, no? And then, in many cases, they still need help, physical, like rice and all that, just to get them by, no? That's still kailangan yan. But definitely yun, we give them livelihood. We are beginning, I'm trying to get DA already. I wrote them, and we've got DNR on board. So we're trying to develop a program, we're getting into it now, to redevelop the forests, to protect our watersheds, to help our environment. And we've got DNR on board, they're making the studies already.
Baka na naman, dyan na naman
Yes,
sasabihin
yan ang problema. Okay,
sinisira yung kalikasan para galawin na naman yung ano nila.
No, that's why, precisely. To give them livelihood, we are going to encourage abaka. That's what we want to do now. We're beginning a program where we start making the studies because there's problems, no? You could start something and then later on it's not going to work because abaka has its diseases also. But the nice thing about the abaka crop, no? It fits the mindset of many of these people in the sense that it's easy to grow. You can grow it under the trees, which is what we precisely want to do, to have more forests. Yes. So the people living there, you don't have to drive them away because you have reforestation. No, in fact, you want them to stay, but you will give them a livelihood so they don't have to touch the trees. And abaka is one. Because the nice thing about abaka is if you don't want to work today, fine. Tomorrow, it's still there.
Mayor, may gusto kang sabihin sa mga taga Quezon na nanonood ngayon para lang masabi natin at their mayor is fair, may puso para sa mga mahirap, lalong-lalo sa mga lumad.
The amount of help that we have given them, not only the lumad but others, no, we really try to, we're giving out much more now in assistance than before and really programmed even for the medical aspect of things, no, yung health nila. But definitely, we all want a beautiful town. We want a town we'll all be proud of, where we can live in, we'll all be prosperous. Whether you are Bisaya, let's not live behind the lumad. All of us, let's enjoy, let's have a good life here in Quezon. But we have to work to get it there. No? And yes, we're doing all we can here. If you can ask people, if you go around, what are the differences now that we've given. And what we really are looking for is effective programs, no? To get things, it's very easy to just dole out, no? But how do you sustain that, and how do you, like even health, no? It's very easy, kailangan punta ng doktor o dito. No, we're doing a health system for them.
Makikita sa mga proyekto ng kasalukuyang administrasyon ang pagsisikap na masolusyonan ang pagkakaipit na mga katutubo sa sigalot na dala ng insureksyon at agawan ng lupa. Kaya naman isa sa mga nakitang solusyon sa ilalim ng pamahalaan ay ang pagtugon sa mga hinaing at problema nito, tulad ng pagpapagawa ng mga farm-to-market roads upang maipaabot ang mga pangunahing serbisyo at tulong sa mga lugar na pinaninirahan ng mga katutubo. Sa ganitong paraan, may padarama ang kalinga at pagsuporta ng pamahalaan sa kanila nang sa gayon mawakasan ang re-recruit sa kanilang mga mapagsamantalang individual.
Magkikistorya lang mo sa ila, unsay gusto ninyo. If you want agriculture alone, mubuhi ko initially, karong adlaw, ugma siguro buhian ta mo 100 million para sa tabang.
Ito ang binitiwang pangako ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte sa kanyang pagharap sa mga tribal leaders noong taong 2018. Kanyang inanunsyo ang pagbibigay ng halagang 100 million pesos sa mga katutubo upang matulungan sila sa kanilang agricultural land and community development. At parte ng kanyang programa tungo sa kaunlaran, ang kanyang paghingi ng pahintulot sa mga ito bago niya papasukin ang sinumang nagnanais na mamuhunan sa mga lupaing pamana ng kanilang mga ninuno. Kaya naman sa isang conference, binigyang linaw at diin ni Presidential Spokesperson Harry Roque na hindi papayagan ng Pangulo na ipagbili ang propriety sa lupain ng mga lumad.
Pero meron po tayong mga batas na pinapatupad, meron po tayong mga ancestral domains. Ang sabi lang naman niya, papapasukin niya ang mga namumuhunan doon sa mga ancestral domains. No? Nang sa ganon, maibsan ang kagutuman ng mga lumad. Kapag nagkaroon po ng mas malawakang mga trabaho dyan sa mga komunidad ng lumads, mababawasan na rin yung impluensya ng NPA. At sa ganun po, hindi na sapilitan na kukunin ng mga NPA yung mga lumads at gagawing mga mandirigma.
Alinsunod na rin ito sa Indigenous Peoples' Rights Act o IPRA Law na kumikilala sa karapatan ng mga IPs sa kanilang ancestral domain. Batas na naglalayong bigyang seguridad at proteksyon ang karapatan ng mga IP sa bansa. Masasabing walang tunay na pinuno ang hindi magnanais na makatamasa ng kaunlaran at pagbabago ang kanilang mga nasasakupan. Kung mayroong isang hiling ang pamahalaan at ang bawat mamamayang Pilipino, ito ay ang klase ng pag-unlad kung saan ang lahat ay makikinabang anuman ang lahing pinagmulan. Walang maliit o malaki, walang mahirap o mayaman, walang mangmang o may alam, dahil sa dulo ang tunay na kaunlaran at pagbabago ang pagyakap sa mga itinuturing na nasa tunay na laylayan ng lipunan.
Isyu One-on-One.